Hi all, welcome back to the channel. I'm really glad you're here. On today's video, I just wanted to talk about my works and projects. It seems like so many and items that I have completed. We have been really busy. We are getting ready for vacation and we're going to Disney. And so we have been doing a lot of walking, taking a lot of walks, which we should probably do all the time. But because of that, we've been more tired and our time's been taken up. So I haven't quite finished as much as I would like, which I feel like that's always the same story, right? There's always something going on. Anyway, so I want to go over what I finished. I'm not sure. I haven't watched the last video I did like this last month, but I finished last year's designer mystery block of the month. I finished quilting it on the long arm and I got it all um I got the binding done and everything, and so now it has a home on my couch here in my sewing room. So that's been really awesome. I finished um the binding on my thimble quilt and that was really great. So I finished it, got it all washed and everything, and we gave it away. One of our neighbors had moved away. Her husband is active duty military, and her children were great friends with my youngest. And so it was very sad to see them move, but she really liked the quilt. I'll put up a picture um and show it all to you. And then most of my other projects are in progress. So I've been working on a couple of bags and a couple of quilts. Some I have more progress on than others. So first, if you've been watching my other videos, you have seen this. This is the design, this year's, the 2025 uh designer mystery block of the month the Fat Quarter Shop does. So I have been working on this and I've been working on the finishing kit. There'll be a video that comes up if it will probably come out even before this one. You'll see that one where I talk about more of the finishing kit and how I complete it. So I've been working on this. So I have also been working on, we're going to do our last block of the dragon fruit block of the month. These are the last blocks. I have all the fabric ironed here next to me. I have I have 5 children. I have 2 children that are at home. One will be 12 and one is 26. She's working on her PhD. And so the older one who lives at home, she because I've been working on this dragon fruit block of the month, she has graciously given for my videos the Mountain Dew dragon fruit. So we thought that was pretty funny. So I won't drink this. It has way too much caffeine for me. But she drinks it and she thought it would be cute. And it's some of the similar colors. So that's fun. And then as you can see here, I have my long arm out. I have a quilt up on the long arm. I actually do a not very flattering video of me coming up that shows me putting uh loading the quilt onto the long arm, and it's Purry Stars is what I have on there. I'm going to be doing a different pattern. I've done it a couple of times. It's called a pantograph. And so I don't have you can see my long arm right here. I don't have any kind of computer on it. It's completely free motion. And so I have been doing mostly swirls and stippling. And then the pantograph, I've done that like 3 or 4 times. This one is arches or rainbows, and I'll show you some video of it. This is a project I'm working on. This was a leather jacket that my older daughter, purchased at a thrift store for me. And I took it apart. I put leather cleaner on it and leather moisturizer. And so now it's all ready for me to make a bag with. And as you can see, I've cut up the usable pieces. Some had interfacing on them. And then I will be making a bag with this one, at least one. This is another bag I have been working on as a gift. And what happened was I had been making it with this fabric, which is kind of hard to see. It's like an upholstery velvet type fabric. I really like the fabric, but it didn't work well for this bag because the seams became too thick with the interfacing when I went to fold it over. So I've ripped it out And I'm going to be cutting out the pieces out of this vinyl, and then I will finish making it. As you can see, I've already made the lining, so that's all good to go. And then finally, I keep this bin. It looks like this. And what's in this bin is when I go to a quilt store and I see a pattern or a fun design that I want to try, or maybe something I want to do a video on, I put it in this bin and it becomes my to-do bin. So when I'm looking for another project, I pick something out of here. That way, it doesn't just get lost with all my books and other patterns. So I was going to show you a little bit about what's in here. So this is the quilted scarecrow. This is a Lori Holt pattern. I'm thinking I will start working on this next. I won't be buying like a fabric kit for it. I keep a scrap bin completely full of just separated, that's my Lori Holt fabric. So, and I think I have a blue that I can use for his overalls. And so I will be using those scraps and then making this quilt. So this is probably what I'll do for my next project. What else do we have in here? So I have these panels. They're squares. I'll show them to you. They're ocean themed. So for these, I thought these would make great Christmas gifts, like for neighbors. I was going to make quilted pot holders out of them. I have some of that, they're just black and white. I have some of that batting that is for heat-based applications like the soup bowl warmers and pot holders, and I've made some before. I'll have to show you all those at a later time, but I'll probably pop up a picture for you. So I thought this would be a fun project to do, and it just uses two panels, and then we can make some pot holders out of them. I have some Lori Holt stencils. They are still in the package. So I did a video a little while ago about how I store these, and I end up using a hole punch and put them on binder rings, and then I keep them all together in that way. So I think I need to do that. Then I can show you how I do my applique. This my daughters found for me. They thought I would like it. So this I might do after the scarecrow one. We have this fun book quilt pattern. I don't think it'll take me very long, but it's very cute. My younger daughter picked that out because she loves to read. These patterns, my own daughter who's active duty, she went to some quilt stores and she saw these for me in Colorado, and these are by a Colorado designer, I believe. She got these from Golden Quilt Company. So if you live in Colorado, you might know it. And so these are some of her favorite animals. And so she thought that I would like them. So they'll be a quick project to sew up. I have the Prim and Proper book. I got this, one of my favorite quilt stores in Maryland, Bear's Paw Fabric, was going out of business. And so I got this at a very reduced rate. So it has some nice quilts in here, um, but it's probably lower on the list. But I still like it. I got this book at the same at that same sale, and my daughters love cats, so I really like this quilt on the cover. So and this book, it's by Pamela Jane Morgan, and she has some fun projects on the back as well. It looks like a lot of them are applique, I believe. Yes, 16 applique, embroidery, and quilt projects for modern cat people. So that's really fun. This one I have been wanting to make for a while. I think I've literally had this pattern for years. And so it's been in here. I I do have the rainbow fabric. I have some solids in my solid scraps. And so I have really been wanting to make this. I love Elizabeth Hartman. It's so pretty. And then one of those sets of stencils was for this quilt that I've printed out, and I haven't made it yet, but I want to. It's on my list. So after we'll have to pick another project. I would love to hear in the comments what you think after seeing all my to-do projects, what you think I should do next. So um I really like this one. I have it all printed out. And another Lori Holt project is this one with the dresses. So I have a thought about these types of patterns that can be kind of repetitive, right? Where it's basically one block you're doing, but you might do each one differently. I almost, and this may sound funny, but I almost see this as meditative, right? You can really just kind of think your own thoughts as you're chain piecing and putting it together. Sometimes I like to listen to an audiobook, maybe have a funny movie on or something, but and then before you know it, you've completed this whole quilt. So I am excited to do this one as well. Okay, two more items I have. This Strawberry Garden. So this is by Joanna Figueroa. I am aware that she, or I think, if I remember right, she had a quilt along when this book came out, and I just really love this book. So I might even get the fabrics that she used for this and see if I can make this up. This is kind of a big project, and I feel like you really have to be focused on it. And finally, I have this fun little project. This would probably be something I would do in the spring when I'm ready for summer to be here. And I just think it's so cute. I think I got this, it's a Riley Blake pattern. I think I got this from Fat Quarter Shop. And yeah, so it's just a really cute, I'm pretty sure it's a piece pattern. So if you have any thoughts on what you think I should do next, I would love to hear from you. And stay tuned. I do have a video coming up where I load this quilt on the long arm. Very unflattering pictures of me while I'm doing it. I have a stool that I use sometimes if I get tired of standing. But it just shows me loading a quilt on a long arm. If you've ever been interested in a long arm, you might want to see it. You might also, when you take your quilt to long arm, I know I had a friend who had a long arm and I had zero idea how it worked. So I find all of them really interesting. So stay tuned for that one. Um, if also coming up, I'm going, when we go on vacation, I'll be stopping at some quilt stores. So I will share a video of where we stop and what goodies that we get. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye bye now.